Anyway, out here in Gratitude Point again, I want to talk about one of the things I do on a daily basis to keep my mind right. Anyway, I meditate daily, and I've been doing it for probably 20 years. I rarely miss a day. I started out just by getting up 5 minutes earlier in the morning and just sitting still, just breathing, and expanded to YouTube videos, YouTube morning meditations, and I'm also on the Calm app, which has been very helpful. I listen to some of the soundscapes on there and different guided meditations. And one thing that it helped me with, or it helps me with, is it keeps you from reacting so hard. Just respond. Don't react. Gives you a little bit of a breathing room in situations that might be hectic. You know, and you can stop and think and take a breath and say, do I need to engage in this conversation in a manner that's not going to be good for me? It doesn't work 100% of the time, but it does work. It does work, because I noticed it. I worked in a pretty hectic work environment, and I noticed that after about 3-4 months of practicing meditation, I didn't react the same way in heated situations, and it caught me off guard a little bit. I said, "Hey, this is working." So yeah, it's part of my thing. So I'm not saying it's gonna fix your whole life completely. If you still have a crappy boss or noisy neighbors, psycho girlfriend, it's not gonna fix that. But it just gives you a little bit of zen, a little bit of chill. And I went into meditation initially without any expectations. I just did it because there can't be any downside to it. It can't be. It's like you're just sitting there trying to clear your mind a little bit. I'm not saying I'm perfect at it, by all means. I still have thoughts passing by as I'm trying to meditate, but you just recognize the thoughts and get back to your flow or whatever. Sometimes when I'm meditating to a guided one and I realize I've been thinking about what's for lunch or what else I got to do today, I rewind it. I start over and just try not to let that happen as much. And it's also, you can use it in daily life. Like I said, you can, instead of being at work grinding out thinking what you're gonna do after work, what you didn't do yesterday, you think about being in the moment, being in the present moment, just trying to get through that. And that's it. I use a Calm app. Sometimes I just set a timer and just sit and close my eyes and breathe. That's about it on meditation. The Headspace app, I don't recommend that. It wasn't very intuitive. It wasn't very user friendly. There wasn't nearly as much. There wasn't nearly as much information on there, and it was harder to navigate. So anyway, that's where we're at. Gratitude Point, meditation, vacation. Try it and see.